Hello YouTube, this is Chris again with Beggars for Paranormal Services, and this is a follow-up video to YouTube slash Activision is copyrighting me for no reason. Originally I was going to video uh, the chat that me and Activision had for their tech support because they don't offer phone support anymore. But it would be really difficult to do. I tried multiple different ways of doing it, and it's just really hard to see and stuff like that. But with that said, oh, and my gamer tag is in the chat, and I really don't want that to be out there. Uh, with that being said, I'm going to kind of go over the key points here. If you don't know what this video is about me being copyrighted when I was trying to live stream on my PS4 onto my YouTube channel. I've got another video. Uh, it's going to be the fourth one down from this one. And I was doing nothing wrong. I was live streaming from my PS4 onto my YouTube account, playing no music in the background, and I explained all this in the other video. I was playing Black Ops 3, Zombies, and Solo. So this doesn't make any sense to me. Go watch the other video and get a better idea before you come to this video of what's going on. Anyway, to those who've already watched the other video, so I talked to today to Call of Duty agent Christopher P. And at first he was trying to, I explained to him the situation that was going on, and he tried blaming YouTube. And let's see here, he said, I showed him my YouTube link to the video, not to the one that I live streamed, but to the one that I made, showing that I had been copyrighted, flagged for copyright from either YouTube or Activision. I finally got him to check it out. At first he's trying to blame YouTube, and then he tells me, let's see here, where is it? He says, all we know is that you're not going to be copyrighted if you're streaming or posting videos with your own gameplay. So let me see here, I'll highlight it for you. See if I can show you real quick. And I'm going to block my PSN name. See, he says it right there. So you can see I'm not lying. Okay. So he posts that to me, or messages that to me. He goes on and on and on about how it's not them, it's YouTube, to contact YouTube. Right after, I kept asking him to go to the link to the video. I gave him the channel, told him it was the fourth one down at that time, no, third at that time. And he wouldn't go. I finally sent him a link. He went and checked it out, and then he changed his tune. I point blank asked him. I said, he asked me if it's happening to all my YouTube accounts. I said I only have one YouTube account. Let's see here. Where did he post or tag or message this? He said, oh, before he says, if there was any way of resolving this, I wouldn't hesitate. This is before I told him to go to my link. I wouldn't hesitate in helping you out, but it seems that this is out of our scope to handle with live streaming issues. I told him I haven't had this problem with Twitch yet, but I like to live stream to my YouTube channel, you guys. I have a good base there. I have an awesome fan base there, or here, that show a lot of love and support no matter what video I'm putting up. Usually I get a lot of love and support. I get my haters, but usually they're not my subs. I have a good base there, not so much on Twitch. No offense to my Twitch followers, but I don't have as big as fan base on my Twitch. And when I live stream on my Twitch, my gameplay, hardly anybody comes. And when they do come, they bounce right out. I come to my YouTube channel, I get people that aren't my subs. They end up subbing to me. If they are, and I get a lot of my subs that come watch my live stream. So, yeah, I would rather live stream on my YouTube. Let's see here. I asked him, can you guys please bring back phone support? There's no YouTube. This is not good. In other words, having to do live chat support like this. And YouTube don't even have a live chat. Not good customer service at all. He says, I'll take that as feedback from you. A lot of people have been saying it. It's not just me. I keep telling him to go check out my channel. Go check out, or not my channel, but that particular video. I told him exactly where to find it. I said, from what you've seen in the video, or is it Activision or YouTube that is flagging me on the PS4 live stream? He said that means that they're. He said it may need, before this. He says I may need to raise concern to a higher team for additional support, just set your expectations. Just to set your expectations is what he said. Not guaranteed to a positive result in the query. I said, what does that last message mean? Please explain. And then I wrote him, is it you that flagged me, Activision, or is it YouTube? And he goes, that means that there is no guarantee of a resolution for this issue, as this is out of support scope. Why have a support if they can't answer anything? That's retarded. It's getting more and more and more like this. Not just Activision, but other companies outside of gaming. What was that black thing that just went in front of me? That was weird. It wasn't me. Outside of gaming, you get this more and more and more. They try to push the buck. PlayStation does the same thing. Every time I call them, they're pushing the buck to somebody else and why they had to do what they did. Or if you're having an issue with the internet speed, for a long time it was, it's your internet provider. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. They come to find out they have a block on the internet, a cap. I don't know if Xbox did the same thing, but I know PlayStation did. But neither here nor there. These companies are getting more and more and more to where they're pushing the buck to everybody else instead of wanting to stand up, put their big boy pants on, and say, yeah, this is the problem, or yes, we did it. We're sorry for the inconvenience, but and crack down and figure out what they need to do to keep this kind of stuff from happening. Anyway, he said he's gonna try to put me up at higher support to handle this, because they can't handle it at this particular level of tech support, which I get to a certain extent. But if you're going to have a tech support, even if they can't handle it right then, they should be able to, while you're on the message or on the phone, be able to talk to a supervisor or a higher tech and find out what needs to be done to fix this. Anyway, so he goes from blaming YouTube, once he watched a link to the video that shows that the claimant was Activision, he changes his tune, like I said, and he won't ever answer me at that point, who's at fault, who flagged me. He goes from pushing blame to YouTube and saying they would never flag me for live streaming my gameplay or posting my own gameplay, to once he watched a video of the link that showed that the Activision was the claimant, so most likely it was Activision flagging me for something they didn't like in my video or my live stream. Then he goes to where he never will answer me at that point. He keeps kind of diverting the situation or with comments and say, you see here, let's see. Unfortunately, we don't have any way of checking your request. I said, can you please let me know if it was Activision or YouTube that flagged me for copyright? From what you've seen in the video, so I know which way to go with this problem. He says, I see. Unfortunately, we do not have any way of checking your request. I said, so what do I do do now? Because what was that black thing just in front of my screen again? That was kind of weird. That's a couple times that's happened now. Anyway, so I told him, so what do I need to do now? Because like I said, I don't want any bad marks on my YouTube account, but I don't want to stream your game. I want to stream your games to my YouTube channel. Now that not that it matters, but me and my son have bought every Call of Duty ever put out and have um, the new one pre-ordered, the $100 one. But I can't answer. But you can't answer every time I try to get support from you guys. He goes, as I mentioned, I will try to raise this issue higher in the tier team to ask additional support for issues since it's out of our scope to handle. So I'm not trying to be rude, just getting really upset. He says, please check the case updates, the case from time to time updates. So it's been escalated to the next tier. If you go through and read it all, they're pretty much saying, from what I'm taking out of the whole conversation, that it was them. They copyrighted me. They flagged me for copyright. It was not YouTube. At first, they tried to pass the buck saying it was YouTube. And then once I called him out on it, and I forced him, in a way, to watch the link, I sent him the link, then all of a sudden, he would no longer answer me on who copyrighted me, if it was them or YouTube. When at first, at the very beginning of the conversation, he kept saying YouTube, 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 YouTube. And they would never copyright me for uploading or live streaming my own gameplay. So, which is it? Is it YouTube that's copyrighted me, or is it Activision? At this point, I want to say Activision. Because, like I said, I think I said in the last video, I've been copyrighted a couple times before, and I've made YouTube videos about that. With gaming. One was on a UFO video that I had recorded in my backyard in a previous address. And YouTube instantly flagged me. Said that there was copyrighted material in the background. That ended up being a song that I didn't own, that the neighbors are playing, a little party they had. And if you want to go check that out, go onto my YouTube channel, which you're already on, go onto my videos, and scroll down and you'll see, the ones I'm talking about. And I fought it. But the claimant was YouTube. They were saying that I was copywriting, being that I didn't own the song, and which I wasn't. I didn't have control of the song. I wasn't trying to put the song in my videos. I wasn't doing any of that. I just happened to see a UFO and I recorded it, and I caught somebody else having a party in the background, and I made a video about that. And shortly after I made that video, my flag was gone. They took the flag off my video. So this flagging thing is getting out of control. Next thing you know, I'll be flagged on this video for my I Want to Believe poster in the background. It's nonsense. YouTube, I see so many YouTube channels that should be copyrighted without a reasonable doubt. Matter of fact, there's some that steal my videos and put them up on their channel as theirs. Most of them are UFO videos, but neither here nor there. I've commented on them and asked them to take them down. They're not their videos. Messaged back and forth with them over the years. But I've never tried to file copyright on somebody. Should I? Probably. But I don't, because one, I don't want to go that route. Two, I want other people to see these UFOs. It would be nice if people would direct them to my YouTube channel and tell them, hey, go check this guy out. He's got a bunch of UFOs and different whatever paranormal stuff for you to check out. Or mention me in a YouTube video, which YouTubers do all the time, or give me some kind of credit in in the description. But nobody does, and that kind of is aggravating. I'm glad YouTube put the watermark on the videos that you cannot take off unless you're the YouTube owner, that you own that channel, you own that video, then you can take the watermark off. That way people can't just put 20 seconds of video, because one of them, he went from the whole video to 20 seconds of video, but it's still my video. And I think that was before I put my watermark on it that he had done that, and so he was uh, able to capture it and put it up on his channel as his video. But you can clearly hear my next door neighbor's son. Matter of fact, I made a YouTube video about this a long time ago. You can clearly hear my neighbor's son, or grandson rather, not his son, which I'm really good friends with both, in the background say, "I dropped my case." And if you go watch my video, the full video, you'll hear that same part. So I know he stole my video. Matter of fact, I just saw it again today. It looks like he changed his channel name. I'm not 100% sure if it's him, but I commented saying he took my video. And he hasn't responded back to me yet. So I don't know what's going on. But neither here nor there. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that it is kind of the point, but this copywriting thing is getting out of control to people that are doing nothing wrong whatsoever, and then people not wanting to own up and saying, "Hey, we messed up. We put a copyright on you or flagged you for a copyright for no reason." And being me, I don't want to get a mark on my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel, grow my fan base, and a copyright is, from what I'm understanding, you get 3 and you get banned. You get banned permanent. You can never have another YouTube channel ever again. From videos that I've watched, people describing copyright on YouTube and stuff like that. So I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. So I deleted the video instantly. I should have fought it. I should have, other than making a video about it, I should have fought YouTube on it like I did the UFO video. But it's a little bit harder when it comes to a gaming video and stuff of that nature. So I just deleted it instead of fighting it like I did my UFO video. If this has happened to you, let me know in the comment section below. If you've been copyrighted, flagged for copywriting, people stealing your videos. This is something that we need to get out there and address, because it's a very serious issue, and you can get in very serious legal trouble if they, with all their fancy, expensive lawyers, say you're copywriting, and they prove that you are, even if you aren't. You can get in serious trouble. You can get fined. You can go to jail. Yeah, it's happening all over YouTube right now. Famous YouTubers getting banned and fined and jailed and everything else for supposedly copyright issues. But like I said, there's YouTubers doing all over the place that nothing's happening to them. They're putting up full music videos that aren't their music, that aren't their videos, full movies, full playing video games with no commentary, just playing the game. From my understanding, a copyright thing, that how you can get away with that multiplayer wise, because there's no story there really. It's not, everything is not like, can't really be duplicated. It can, but it can't. Like majority of the time, it doesn't get reduplicated, so they don't copyright you on that. But when you play solo gameplay, it's always 9 times out of 10 the same with the dialogue, the script, and everything else. We're just going games here, and so that's how they can get you copyright. Well, that's the loophole in the copyright as far as video games go. And I've heard it from multiple people that really know what they're doing, that are pro gamers, pro YouTube video, makers for gaming and stuff, and this is what they always say. But when a system allows you to live stream from the actual system to your YouTube channel, you should be copyrighted for that, because that means that said system, say PlayStation, has talked to YouTube and said, "Hey, we want to offer a service to our clients, to our people, to allow them to live stream over to their YouTube channel without having a capture card or anything else like that. Is that okay?" And that said company, in this particular instance, it's Activision, has to say, "Okay, we agree to that. We don't care. It's good advertisement for our game. Whatever. We don't care. Let them do it." And then you do that, and you don't put any music or anything in the background. It's just you talking as you're playing the game. No matter what you're talking about, it doesn't matter. It's freedom of speech. no matter what you're talking about, as you're playing the game, and then you get flagged for streaming off that said platform, like me as a PlayStation, onto my YouTube channel that I own. It's my channel. I started it. I upload videos. I manage it. I handle the discussions. I answer people. It's my channel. It's my system. Essentially, it's my video game I bought. Um, so to offer that as a solution to using a capture card or anything else like that, and then flag you for using the service as it's provided for you to use, that's something that needs to be stopped. I can understand if I wasn't complying with the way the system allowed you to do this. Say, to give a good example, I don't know. Which I've seen people do, where they play the game using a capture card, and they have music blaring in the background. Not necessarily in the background. They've took time to take the video or the song. They downloaded it on their computer. They added it into the video, and not just like a 20, 30-second loop over and over the same song. No, the full song through a 15, 20-minute video of them gaming. No commentary, no nothing. And they don't get flagged for it. And I know they don't get flagged for it because when you monetize your videos, when you get flagged for a copyright or something of that nature, you cannot monetize that video. It's part of the terms and conditions. These people are millionaire gamers, millionaire YouTubers. That's their job, is YouTube. Which means one of the ways of them making that money is monetizing their videos. There's other things that you can do to make money, product placement, different things of that nature, where the company sends you product and they say, hey, put this on your channel, endorse it, and we'll give you X amount of money. I mean, there's so many different ways you can make money on YouTube. But this particular way with gaming, which is the situation we're having now, that I'm having now, the problem, is to monetize the video for the commercials, the ads that they put on your channel or on that particular video that plays before, during, and after. Sometimes before and that's it. Sometimes it's before, during, and after. Sometimes it's just after. Sometimes you get little placement ads that pop up on the very top of the screen, which I'm sure you've seen some of those on this video or any other video that you've watched on mine, because I monetize my videos. I don't do this for the money. Even though I need the money. That's why I have a donate button here on my channel, and then also on my Facebook page for this channel, and also for my Twitch. I have a donate thing through PayPal, because I need the money. I don't have a job. I don't have a car. I can't find a job. I lost my job a few years back, and I can't get one for different reasons. But neither here nor there. I'm not going into that. But these YouTube channels that do these, like that particular thing I just gave you example, they don't get flagged for copyright, and it doesn't make any sense. And then you get somebody like me who's doing what is supposed to be done, how it's supposed to be done, and you get flagged, or I get flagged. That doesn't make no sense to me whatsoever. If I'm wrong on my thinking, let me know in the comment section below. But I don't think I am. This has happened to me too many times. I've researched it. I've seen other people going through the same issues. I know the laws pretty well. If I don't know the law, I look it up because I want to know what the law is on this particular situation that I happen to be dealing with at that time. So I know where I stand legally, especially if I'm going to put a video out about it and for the whole world to see. Especially when you're mentioning certain companies by name, because they can sue you for that. And so you have to be pretty spot on, because that falls into a slander law, and you got to be careful with that, because that can get you in some more serious trouble than any copyright probably could ever get you, because you are dragging someone's name in the mud for no just cause, for no just reason. You weren't speaking the truth, you were lying. And so it's really important that you know what you're saying before you say it, because you can get in big trouble for it. And so I try to stay away from all that. But as far as like I said, this copyright issue, it's getting out of control, and it's something that many YouTube channels were concerned about when YouTube Gaming came out. I've seen a bunch of videos from famous YouTubers that's popped up. One's Boogie. I think his name is Boogie Knight. I'm subscribed to him. I like him. He's a good guy. Um, Team R is another one that I think has touched on this issue. I'm not sure if Team R has or not, but I know a few have had this concern that this particular thing would happen with games and live streaming onto YouTube and being copyrighted. Um, anyway, video is getting pretty long. It's almost 26 minutes long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video, get it out there, so we can raise awareness on this situation, because it needs to be taken care of. And please check out my other videos. And if you want to, like I said, I got a donate button here. Feel free to donate to my PayPal. Any little bit helps. It's not something that I'm requiring. Matter of fact, I'm not even doing like a lot of these YouTube channels are. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not making. And I've got the ability to, because I'm partnered with YouTube. I've got the ability to where I can put a $5 to whatever it is. I think it's $5 is the majority of the ones I've been seeing, subscription to my YouTube channel, to where it cuts off the commercials, but you have to pay a monthly fee. I'm not even doing that. On my donate through PayPal, I've got no set limit. You can donate as little as PayPal will let you donate. Like I said, my videos and my channel is not about the money. Yes, I want to make money, but it's not all about the money. I want to get the truth out there. I want to help people expose things, get things out there for people to start talking about, maybe stuff they've never even heard about. So, like I said, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you, YouTube, and for all your love and support. Help my YouTube channel grow. It would greatly help. And I will see you in the next video.